Let me start with a truth most people don't want to hear. You are not trapped. You only think you are. Most adults live inside invisible cages built years ago. And the scariest part, we never question if those cages are even real. Today, I want to share a powerful motivational story for your life. And it begins in a dusty old circus. Behind the bright lights and loud music stood a giant elephant. Massive, strong, powerful enough to knock down a tree with one push. Yet on his foot was a tiny wooden stake. A stake so weak, even a child could pull it out of the ground. But the elephant never tried. Not once. When he was young, he was chained to that same stake. He pulled, he fought, he tried everything. But he was too small, too weak, too new to the world. Eventually, he stopped trying because the chain always won. Years later, even as a full-grown giant, he still believed he was powerless. The circus never needed chains again. His mind became the chain, and that is the tragedy. This story hits hard because many of us live exactly like this elephant. We carry old failures the way he carried that old memory. We let our past decide our future. We give up before we even test our strength. But here's the twist. Your limits might not be real anymore. Your fear might be lying to you, and your power might be waiting behind a single step forward. This is a powerful motivational story for your life because it exposes the truth. The moment you challenge your old beliefs, your entire world can break open. Just like the elephant, freedom begins with one decision, the decision to pull again.
Part 2. Deep Analysis. When we look deeper, the chained elephant is not just an animal, it is a mirror. It reflects the invisible limits many adults carry. Limits we didn't choose, but quietly accepted. That is why this is a powerful motivational story for your life, especially for anyone building wealth or rebuilding confidence. 1. The mindset trap, when old pain controls new possibilities. The elephant stopped trying because he failed when he was young, and humans do the same. A bad investment, a failed business, a rejection in childhood, these moments shape beliefs that follow us into adulthood. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before the light bulb worked. If he behaved like the elephant, we would still be living in darkness. The lesson? Your past failure is not evidence of your future failure. 2. Wealth comes from challenging your beliefs. Every self-made millionaire has a moment when they pull against their old stake. Oprah did it when she refused to let a traumatic childhood define her future. Howard Schultz did it when he grew Starbucks from nothing, even after people told him Americans would never pay for expensive coffee. Their success was not luck, it was courage. The courage to challenge the invisible chain. To grow wealthy, you must do the same. Your income grows only as fast as your mindset grows. 3. Tiny chains, massive consequences. Ironically, the elephant's chain didn't need to be real. It only needed to be believed. This is exactly how limiting beliefs work. They feel heavy, but they weigh nothing. They feel permanent, but they are paper thin. And once you break one, the rest begin to fall. That is why this becomes a powerful motivational story for your life. Because it reminds us that the greatest battles in wealth, happiness, and personal growth happen inside the mind, not in the outside world. The moment you stop accepting the old chain, you start building a new future.
Final part, conclusion and takeaways. As we wrap up this journey, remember this. The chained elephant is not just an animal from a circus. It is you, it is me, it is anyone who has ever felt stuck in life. And that's why this becomes a powerful motivational story for your life, because it reminds us that our greatest limits are the ones we quietly agree to. The elephant wasn't held by a stake. He was held by a belief formed years earlier. And humans do the same. We let childhood fears, past failures and old voices decide our future. But look at Oprah. She rose from trauma to become one of the most influential women on earth. Look at Colonel Sanders. He launched KFC at age 65 after thousands of rejections. They broke chains inside before they built empires outside. So here's the real lesson. Your mind is your strongest prison, or your strongest weapon. And wealth, true wealth, starts when you refuse to let old stories run your new life. If you want growth, if you want financial freedom, if you want a future filled with choices, you must do exactly what the elephant never did. Try again. Pull again. Challenge the belief that says, I can't. Because maybe, just maybe, that belief stopped being true a long time ago. So today, give yourself permission to step forward. Learn one new skill. Start one small habit. Break one old limit. These are the actions that quietly build rich, happy, powerful lives. And that is why this remains a powerful motivational story for your life. Not because of the elephant, but because of the person you can become once you break your own invisible chain. Now the question is simple. What belief will you break today?